Updating to MPulse 9, let's learn about the benefits of having vendor management and inventory control. My company recently updated to MPulse 9 and we're really liking the look and feel. We noticed additional features we're pretty excited about. I've learned from the MPulse software website these features are included in every edition of MPulse. Wow, that's generous! Under the Human Resources menu, I can see we now have vendor records. In the previous version, if you didn't have MPulse Gold or Platinum, you would only see employee records here, so this is awesome. This feature allows us to categorize our vendors. By default, the context here is to have vendors that are contractors who do work for us or that we assign work to, vendors that are suppliers that supply us with spare parts inventory or assets, and vendors that are manufacturers that, well, make things for us. Ultimately, this is a drop-down list and we can build our own values to categorize these vendors. The General section is also where I keep my Rolodex details, things like address and some contact names. If we have more than just a couple of contacts for this vendor, I've got room in this section to capture that information. All of this contact information is integrated with our escalation messages in case we need to notify them about, say, for example, overdue work orders. Our organization is pretty serious when it comes to security. Using the media section, we're able to upload pictures of the vendors that come on site to keep track of who we have in and out of our facility. Using the More menu, I can see the list of work orders this vendor is assigned to, the history of work they've performed, and the scheduled maintenance they're associated with. When I navigate to my asset records, I can see there's a space to connect vendors as supplier or manufacturer right here. Navigating over to inventory records, I've connected a couple of suppliers here as primary supplier and alternate supplier for this item. And that leads me to the next feature that's been included with this update, inventory control. Previously, we only had part records. Now I can see here that we can categorize our inventory into parts, supplies, or tools. In the General section, along with details like price per unit, manufacturer part number, and inventory group, we also have the ability to assign units of measure as it relates to how I purchase an item, how I stock an item, and how I use that item. To add to that, we now have a stock area section which allows us to manage stocking details. Things like where I stock an item, the quantity in stock, our targeted quantity and reorder point, which is commonly referred to as min-maxes, and the total value for the inventory in this area. All of these additional features, on top of the powerful tools we're already using, are going to take our maintenance management to the next level. For questions about updating to MPulse 9 or any other topic, feel free to email us at support@mpulsesoftware.com or give us a call at 800-944-1796.